Hello and welcome to Teen Mom Trash Talk. This is episode 365. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-host, comedian Noelle Winters Herzog.
Hello.
We're here to talk about the next chapter, the new chapter. There's no way to know. Season 2, episode 18.
I just hit record on this. That was crazy.
Yeah, you didn't even say like, "Hey, are you ready to record?" But you know what, Noelle? You're the boss, so don't worry about it.
No, you're the boss. I like when you rule.
I got to tell you, the more decisions you make, the easier it is for me.
I know. I
I
know.
can't do this anymore.
And it's fine. The things you ask me to decide on, I'm fine with deciding on.
Right, when I'm like driving in a blizzard
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Should I keep going?" You're
No.
like, no. I'm like, wow. How would I have made that determination without Noelle?
Should I make rice with my dinner or no? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Those types of things. I'm
I know. I'm
great
like,
with making those
I
decisions.
just can't decide.
Like daily decisions you don't
Yeah.
want to make. That's
No.
fine.
I'm like, do I do laundry now or later?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
like
can't
that.
do it. I need a handler.
I'm Chelsea. Just call me Chelsea.
Thank you, Chelsea. I appreciate you. Noelle,
Trixie.
before we get into the meat and potatoes of this,
Yes.
I want to tell everyone that we are now covering Jersey Shore. Our podcast, Macaroni Rascals, is available on Patreon at patreon.com/trash talk podcast. We are on season 2, Miami.
Miami.
I spoke to Vinny yesterday. I'm like, Vinny, I just watched you smush Snooki.
Yeah.
He giggled.
We watched it. We saw you. We saw you wear sunglasses inside.
Yeah. We saw you on the beanbag chair. Guys, if you want to know more about this, patreon.com/trash talk podcast, Macaroni Rascals is now exclusively on Patreon.
Yes, it is. And now also on Recycled, Michael and I are covering season 3 on Real Housewives of Jersey.
I
Real
heard a
Housewives of
rumor.
New Jersey. Yeah.
I heard a rumor that last episode of Recycled was the best episode ever.
I heard that rumor.
I heard that rumor.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a rumor that I heard. I think that the people they spoke.
The people
They've
have
spoken.
spoken. So
Yeah.
go over there and join us. For all of our, it's not just that. It's just like a whole bunch of content. Also, if you want this,
Smorgasbord.
it's a smorg. If you want this podcast the day we record it up to a week early, make sure you join us at the elite level. Also, you get access to the secret group. You get a free sticker, all of the stuff at patreon.com/trash talk podcast. All right, let's jump into the pool with Mackenzie.
Boring.
I got to tell you, this show was not very exciting.
No, because they always start off hot and then it fades out.
Okay, so her dad, they call her dad on
Mhm.
FaceTime. They're like, "Hey, Dad, how's your arm that fell off?"
He's like, I guess it's there.
Right. And she's
Okay.
like, "How's your blood sugar?" He's like, "Bad." She's like, "Me too." This reminds me of that meme where it's
Uh-huh.
like you text your friend, you're like, "Hey, are you okay?" And you're like, "No." And you're like, "Are you okay?" And they're like, "No."
It's like, okay, talk to you later.
And that was it. And she's like,
Yeah.
"Gannon's gonna be 13." He's like, "Wow."
Wow. Yeah, nothing happened. So he's gonna be a teenager.
Also,
Wow.
you know that this is nowhere near his birthday.
Why do you say that?
Like, I think that it's just that's the storyline is that he's gonna be 13 or he is 13.
Well, the whole season is supposed to be about everybody's turning a teenager.
Right, but you see what I'm saying
Yeah.
though? It's like, when is his birthday? There's no way to
Sure.
know, but it's definitely not any, because even you heard her dad was like, "Wow, happy
Yeah,
birthday." It
sure.
was like an afterthought.
Yeah, it's probably like in December.
Right. And
Uh-huh.
this is filming in like March.
February. Right. Mm-hmm.
So that's the whole thing. Yes, exactly. Everything is the coming to age story.
Yeah, it's like, oh god, right, because like even the picture like of like when you go to the Teen Mom page, it's like
Yeah.
all the girls with a cake.
Stop.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah, everybody has the same birthday. Every
They all
kid
have the
has
same birthday.
exact same birthday.
It's on the same day. No big deal.
Stupid. Stupid.
Everyone has a birthday.
Wow, groundbreaking. Everybody has a birthday.
Guys, in other news, everyone has been born at some point in their lives.
No way. You know, my old boss would say, Noelle, I was born on a night, but not last night.
Right. Well, here we are. Gannon wasn't born last night either.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So the other part is, and this is the theme across all of the children,
Yeah.
they're all about to get pregnant.
Okay. Also, I would murder my mother if she picked me up from school in a golf cart.
Oh, I think that's the Florida way.
Is it?
Yeah, they
No,
probably
it's
live.
not the golf cart that bothers me though. It's the blowing of the horns, everybody
Okay,
screaming
there's also
for
10
you.
cameras.
Well, that's true. I guess. Yeah, I guess that's true. I forget there's cameras.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
one thinks that this is normal.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently Gannon tells Cassano everything.
That's so cute though. I
It
love
is kind of
that.
cute.
I mean, what's he gonna tell Josh anything? No.
Josh should be like, "Listen, man, just look at my nipples.
Right.
Do you see my
Help me cut
guns?"
this shirt.
He's like, "My
Right.
brain only functions like 13% of the time because of all of my TBIs."
Right.
Remember when I was a bull rider?
That's so funny. Yeah, I forget.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he likes a girl. Basically, he likes a
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
And the
Mhm.
girl likes him. Is he gonna take her to the school dance? Is he not? There's no way to know.
But, but I love that like Mackenzie tries to talk to him about it. He's like, Mom, like, shut the fuck up.
Enough.
I talked to
Yeah.
Casadio about this.
Okay, so she picks him up in this golf cart and
Yeah.
she gets him a mini um
Wiener dog.
yeah, but it's like
Pinata.
piñata.
Yeah. So she probably filled it with condoms or something
Yeah, and
weird.
she's like, "This is a wiener dog to keep your wiener safe."
Right. So it's like, what did you put in there exactly? A pocket pussy? No, I don't know what she put in there, but it freaked me out.
Noelle
So he won't get anybody pregnant.
at the school dance? At his
Oh
fourth grade
yeah.
dance?
How old is he turning? 13, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. I don't know. Tracy, I don't know what she thinks. She can't even keep her A1C under wraps.
She should try Jardians.
I've heard great things. But yeah, I don't know. I was thinking there must be condoms in there.
There's 100% condoms in
Yeah.
there.
Uh-huh.
Also, we never go back to that wiener dog.
Right. And we didn't even see him go at it with a
Yeah,
bat. Nothing.
with
It's a
a bat.
pinata.
It's like 3 inches tall. He's gonna beat it with a bat. He's gonna beat the condoms out of this poor dog.
When we were at Michael's house for his birthday, he had a pinata
Yeah.
and he had it filled with like airplane liquor,
Oh,
those
nice.
airplane side like but
Scary.
then this girl was like it was like one girl that kept hitting it and broke it, like nobody else got a turn, and she hit it so hard that one of the bottles exploded.
Yeah, I could see that. I was gonna say
Yeah.
that's not like the best idea.
Yeah, it was like blue raspberry sticky everywhere. It was terrible.
Michael.
Yeah, it was like only one girl, and it's like, hello, can everybody else get a turn? I have a lot of aggression, Michael.
Well, maybe next time we just get a punching bag.
Okay, that works.
With
But like an
no
Everlast
Yeah.
punching bag.
Maybe we'll just take you to someone's basement.
Okay. Oh, great. Okay. Scary.
All right. So he's gonna ask this girl to the dance.
Yeah. Cute. That's so
Great.
cute.
All right. So it's a Hawaiian theme. Now let's
Yeah.
discuss. This is very important. So he says something like he wants a coconut
Oh,
bra.
that's so funny. Yeah.
Okay. So they're gonna get him an outfit. He asks
Yeah.
this girl, she says yes.
Yeah.
And Cassano sits down with him and he's like, "Hey, since you're going to the dance and there's going to be a female in the gymnasium with you," he
Uh-huh.
goes, "Oh man, is this going to be a weird talk?"
Yeah. He's like, just stop. Just stop. I already know what you're gonna say.
And he goes, "This is the greatest thing that a 13-year-old ever said. I'm just going to the party to party." It's like, Cannon, are you going to do blow?
I love that. Right. It's like, what are you gonna party with the fruit punch there? Like you're just going to party.
Oh my God. He's like, "Well, you're the one that got me a wiener dog pinata with condoms in it."
God, could you imagine drinking communal punch?
No, not
That
these
is so
days.
scary. I mean, here's the thing. I never went to a dance that had communal punch. I
I
don't
know. It
even
was
know if
like,
that's
is this
real.
laced with flu A?
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Right.
No.
Yeah.
No, well, I've never gone to a dance where there was an option of punch.
But that's what I'm saying. I've never.
There was
There's
never a punch option.
There was never a punch bowl. I've never been to a party
With
that
a
had a
punch
punch bowl.
I don't think
And
I have
I've
either.
also never been to a dance. Definitely. Like Saved by the Bell, that was the number one rule of dances. There was always a punch bowl.
Yeah, I've never been to a punch bowl dance. I've been to
Yeah.
dances though.
No, I've been to dances, just never
Yeah.
ones with punch bowls.
No punch bowl. Zero
Yeah.
punch bowl.
Interesting. Guys, if you've been to a school dance with a punch bowl, please, you have to tell us.
I feel like younger people. Or maybe like people that don't live in New York City.
That's what I think it is. Because I feel like New York, that's too crazy. Like somebody's putting fentanyl.
I was
in
just
there.
gonna say someone's putting razor blades in the
Right,
punch.
right. Oh, that's
Like,
funny.
ooh, what a chunk.
Oh,
Is this a full razor blade?
that's so funny.
Did I just swallow a gun?
Oh, did I swallow a pit bull?
Wow.
Oh,
This party is in the
so-
Bronx, by the way. Is someone breeding pit bulls in a
Oh
backyard?
God, why is that so funny?
Okay, so they get him a striped shirt. Why
Yeah.
not a Hawaiian shirt?
I know. Oh, thank you. So you just went to H&M. He's got him a shirt.
It was like a Gap shirt. It was like an Old Navy
Yeah.
Gap.
Yeah.
It's a Hawaiian theme. They get him a lei, and it's like,
And he doesn't want to
no.
wear it. He throws it.
Okay, but I wouldn't want to either. Why isn't it a Hawaiian shirt?
Right. Like one of those Trader Joe's shirts, basically.
Everyone should be looking like they're working in Trader Joe's.
But don't worry, he's gonna eat some fried shrimp about it.
He definitely ate some fried shrimp about it.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I could taste it.
All right, well, there's no kissing. He's like, can't promise you anything.
Cute.
Cassandra drops him off.
Yeah. And he's can't even be bothered. He runs out
But
of
that's
that
every
car.
child.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
So he talks to Mac about talking to Gannon.
Right.
Now, remember, they take whatever this kid's name is, this girl. What's her name?
Paisley.
Nope.
It said her name on the screen. It said Paisley.
Mm, I don't think
She
that's
she got
McKen.
in she got in the golf cart and it said Paisley. It said Gannon's friend Paisley.
No, I'm talking about his sister,
Oh, Jaxie.
Jaxie. There you
Yeah.
go. All right. So they take Jaxie to drop
I
off.
know, and she thinks he looks goofy.
I mean, they're just so like middle America.
But where's
Thank you.
where's Fang?
Where's Champo?
I haven't seen him in a long time.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, where was he off camera just gnawing on a fucking bloody bone?
Just shitting in garages all over town.
What was he doing?
Where
Why
is
did
this kid?
is that why Mackenzie like does Mackenzie have to take him off set when they film?
Do they
Because
have to
he's
file
rabid?
his teeth down?
Are they wiping the foam off of his mouth?
It's so funny because I just haven't seen him in so long.
I don't know. And we
Yeah.
don't talk about him either.
Never.
All right. Well, Gannon's phone rings. First of all, it's the duck phone.
Oh my God, I know.
It's like you don't even know what that means, Gannon.
You have no idea what that means. Ask
And,
Benny.
and she's looking at his text messages, and Cassandra was like,
Cassandra.
"Why would you do that?" She's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, my mom did that to me." You turned out great, Mackenzie.
Right, but also because your mom did it to you, wouldn't you not want to do it to your kids?
You turned out great. You know what? You know how great you turned out? It was the power of prayer and your mother looking through your phone.
Yes. You weren't allowed to get divorced when your mother was alive.
You weren't allowed to get divorced. Josh could have beaten you to a pulp, and your
Yep.
mother was like, Mackenzie, what would Jesus do?
Exactly.
And
Mhm.
she's like, Jesus would take the beating and shut up. And she's like, exactly.
Exactly. Hmm.
Just saying. Just saying.
It's so true.
Here's the thing. Your father, your father, last
He's a nipple
episode.
rider. Oh,
No. Her father, Mackenzie's father.
right.
He Davy Crocketed himself in his room.
Somehow.
Your mother told you to stay with your abusive husband for Jesus.
Yes.
I just feel like maybe you should break the cycle.
I would think that that would be the better solution. Break the cycle.
Just saying. You got
Mhm.
Robin Hood.
I mean,
And
he
we had
Robin Hood by throwing something across the room.
What are you throwing things, sir?
I don't know what he did. I need more of the story.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's
can
not-
someone tweet this guy?
Here's the thing. We had to see all the blood. I want more of the story.
Mhm. That was a graphic amount of blood. Thank you.
Okay. Can I tell you a story about a very bad thing that happened?
Yeah.
Okay. So years ago, I'm not trying to brag, but I was standing on McDougal Street.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you know this story. You might know this story. So I'm standing in front of, again, not trying to brag, the grizzly pear.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I was doing a comedy show. We're standing outside. It's summer.
God bless me.
Mm-hmm. And there's all these like little clubs and bars right across the street. They're like those downstairs ones.
Yeah. Yes.
Shady McShaderson.
Yeah. Uh-huh. You had a friend that bartended in one
I
years
did.
ago. Uh-huh.
Alibi.
Uh-huh. I remember
Okay.
that.
So there's a van in front of exactly where Alibi was.
Uh-huh.
Directly across the street from the grizzly pear. So I'm standing there. A few comics are standing there. This couple comes out of the bar. There's a man in a minivan.
Okay.
The minivan is pulled over in front of this bar. The couple comes out. I don't know what happens. I don't know if there are people that they knew. They start yelling.
Okay.
They get into an oral argument
Okay.
with the driver of this van.
An oral argument. Okay.
Okay. The man that's on the sidewalk is yelling, and the van goes to drive away. And the guy that's on the sidewalk punches the back window of the van
Okay.
with his fist.
That's scary. Uh-huh.
The window happens to be made of glass.
Right.
So the window shatters and the man drives away. The man on the sidewalk is left with a, I don't know, severed
All
artery.
right. It's squirting.
I've never seen something squirt so bad.
Wow.
But he's still mad. So he starts running down the block.
It had to be a white guy.
I don't remember. Like it was just so
He was
like
probably wearing like shorts in the winter,
right.
punching himself in the face. Yeah, because that's
Okay.
crazy.
He runs down the block. He is bleeding all over the sidewalk.
And to run while
He
bleeding.
runs and bleeds. It's gallons coming out of his arm.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Someone calls the cops, yada, yada, yada. I think he gets like a block away and then just lays on the floor. And I'm like, he might be dead. I'm not
Yeah.
kidding. He might be dead.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
all of the businesses that he ran past, there was so much blood in front of the businesses. They had to take buckets of water and start cleaning the sidewalk.
Damn.
And I was like, I think I got to go on stage now.
Yeah. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
Um, and that was it.
That's quite a story.
But it reminds it when I saw all that blood, it was like, oh, I've seen this amount of blood before.
Yeah.
It's like he got
Damn.
the right place. Also, guys, don't punch a car window.
Yeah, that's
People have
stupid.
people have full glass.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
Your arm, like throw a brick at the window.
Right.
But also
It's
people
like
have full glass. This is not even really a thing
cut
anymore.
off your nose to spite your face.
Cut
What are you
off your
thinking?
arm to bleed on the sidewalk.
Yeah, right.
You know
Exactly.
how they say it? Anyway, so she looks at all his texts, and apparently him and his friends are talking about blowjobs.
Yeah, of course they are. Boys are born talking about
It's like,
blowjobs.
guys, stop reading this kid's text
It's
messages.
truly, I've never had anyone in my whole life look through my phone and I would flip out if somebody
Well,
did.
let me tell you something. I
Yeah,
grew up in a no boundaries household
I didn't.
where I had no privacy. I to this day will never have any privacy if I go in that house.
Yeah,
Every single paper that was in my book bag was read. My purse was searched while I was
yeah,
sleeping. My diaries were read. Every single note in my book bag was read and opened
yeah.
and left on the table. I was told that oh, you left it in your pocket when I did the laundry.
Right.
I'm like, what do you think? I fill my pockets with all of my personal information?
No, I listen, my grandmother was a sneak. She went through stuff, but
Yeah,
I never had a parent do that ever.
always, every single
Yeah.
day. There was, if you brought it into the house, I mean,
Hmm.
my phone calls were listened to.
Right. It's like, well, you're doing it in my house.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was not given the option of privacy.
Yeah, it sucks.
It was fine.
Good.
I turned out great. Yeah. I can't wait
Seem
to
good.
go live there. All right, moving on. Cheyenne, she takes a pregnancy test. It's positive,
Yeah, so it's positive and
but she just
she
needs blood work to confirm it. But why do you need blood work to confirm it if it's so clearly positive? Because
right,
I saw the pregnancy test.
right.
It's positive.
No, it is. And I feel like false positives that's not that common,
Not
right?
really. No.
Yeah, I don't false negatives are more common.
Exactly. Well, Ryder's having chest pain in the meantime, and Corey calls her, and she has like an irregular heartbeat.
Right.
So they have to go to the cardiologist.
Right, because she has what is it, VL clad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So her mother comes over and
Hmm.
they have a boob battle.
I mean, this is battle of the tits right here.
What's happening?
Cheyenne is engorged. Imagine if she was pregnant, how giant
What
her
would
boobs would get,
happen?
even more bad things.
Who wants to be
But
this
that's her
uncomfortable?
car accident implants, though.
Okay, wait. As you're saying that, I'm like, this makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you think that by accident, when she went to go get her breast fixed after the car accident, they put airbags in them?
That's exactly what happened. And then they
They were like,
deployed.
yeah.
Huh?
She was like, yada, 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 car accident, my boobs. And they were like, oh, you want airbags in? And she didn't hear them.
Right. And she was like, yeah. And they're like, say no more, fam.
Yeah. And she woke up
It's,
and she was like, wait a minute.
I can't imagine. Here's the thing. I don't have giant boobs. I have pretty regular sized boobs. I am so uncomfortable in the summer
Yeah.
with them that I can't imagine how
Hmm.
uncomfortable she is.
Hmm. Yes.
That's insane.
Well, her father comes over too because they're going to pray away the gay.
It's nice that her parents get along.
No, it's cute.
Yeah.
And then she gets a fake call from a fake
Yeah,
doctor.
I know. Please. You're not
Hello, is
pregnant.
this Cheyenne on the telephone?
Oh,
She's like, this is
God.
Cheyenne on the telephone. It's like, well, we have your lab results. You're going to have to go into another room. You're going to faint.
And then she comes out. She's like, I'm not pregnant.
And it's like, I don't think your pregnancy test was positive
I
then.
don't think your pregnancy test was positive. I
This
just
was a
don't.
fake storyline.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, man. You actually really want to get pregnant? I don't know. Do you?
How are you trying to get pregnant with this guy that won't trim his beard?
This guy Zach's just a bad guy. He's just a bad guy.
He's
And
a bad
you're
guy, but he's not a bad guy because he's rescheduling his fake work schedule
please,
to go to the
please.
cardiologist.
Oh, he rearranged his schedule. Okay.
He's like, I was gonna gamble at 2 and then gamble at 4.
Right. And then watch you make me dinner at 5. Please.
Hmm.
Then go rip off some people for money at
Yeah, he's like, and
6.
then I was gonna take the whole family for a spin in the gunmobile,
Yeah, right. It's like,
in the laser mobile.
yeah, I thought we would go to Qzar.
Yeah, we're gonna play a little laser tag
Laser
on the way
tag.
to the grocery store later. Everyone get in the car.
I do. Unfortunately, I think he's so attractive.
Mm. Okay.
I do, but it's like he's so bad. He has bad vibes.
Yeah.
He just
Well,
does.
does he have a license anymore? I'm gonna say
Definitely
no.
not.
'Cause
Definitely not.
she's driving to the doctor,
Yeah.
and Ryder said that her joints are sore, so she gets an echocardiogram at the hospital. Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm not, I mean, listen, I'd be flipping out if my kid was like feeling
Sure.
anything. But they say, they're like, okay, she got an echo at the hospital and now she has to wear a heart monitor. It's like, no, 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 no. You're saying this wrong. She got an echo at the hospital and everything was clear.
Right. Hmm.
So
So she
they're
has to wear a
gonna
heart monitor.
to see if there's anything they're missing.
Right. Or if this is like anxiety, who knows?
Right. But like they're trying to make it like
People want it to be something.
right, because it's like technically because of the results of the echo, she has to wear a heart monitor.
Yes. Yes.
But it's because they were good.
Yeah. Remember they did this with Stella too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, also her
Also,
and
she's downing a Snickers. And it's like, you don't want this kid's heart to race. And she's downing a Snickers in the back seat.
well, she has on the same tie-dyed sweatsuit that Cheyenne had in the scene before that when she was not pregnant.
Ah, cute.
Just saying. All right, moving on to a fake storyline or a real storyline that shouldn't be on television.
Here's the thing. I think this is real. I think it shouldn't be on television, but I have to tell you, watching this, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you that both of your kids have the same name? They just do have the same name.
They have so much of the same name that we had to give them different names.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, she's like, yeah, Allie and then Aaliyah. And it's like, bro, one is a nickname for the other
okay,
name.
one of them is the same name with an A on the end.
Right. It's just a
It's just
nickname
one
for the
A.
other name.
You're just one A minor away.
That's like having Noelle and No.
Yeah.
That's my twin.
Yeah.
What?
Noelle and Noelle.
Right. Tracy and Trey. It's weird.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, it's but Corey went along with it too. So it's like you're a dumb fuck also.
Never said he wasn't.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. So they're like, here, Curly, here's a school map. She's like, yeah, I'm not stupid.
Right, I can get it. I know my way around school. I know where science hall is.
But thank you. So she doesn't want to use her chair game. So here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Here is the problem.
Yeah.
She wants to be a regular kid.
That's what it is.
Okay. Sorry. I just have to text this person back because they're not going to stop.
No, it's okay. I think that I'll just talk. I think that she's embarrassed by her wheelchair and she just wants to be like every other kid there. That's all.
Mhm.
It's not that, but the thing is, it's not that difficult. I think that she
That's
can
it.
say that because kids her age are never going to say that. Instead of saying, I don't need it, I don't need it, she would rather be in pain,
Yes.
falling over
Yes.
than having a wheelchair. She probably feels embarrassed.
Okay. Straight Alley goes, hey, you were supposed to be dead.
I know. She's like, she's like, and because mom and dad did the right thing, you're
It's
still
like,
alive.
Yeah, they pumped you up with oxygen. Straight Alley.
Because Straight Alley's like, I'm tired of this.
Okay, Straight Alley's like, listen, this moron and this moron.
Yeah.
I'm her mom now.
Yeah, I'm also tired of hearing mom talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Straight is trying to school her. She's like, let me explain to you what muscular dystrophy is.
It was crazy. But
Okay.
also, Straight talks to her better than Leah does.
Of course she does, because she's like, I am your mother.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Now also, Addie is not on this show anymore.
No, she's not.
What's
Officially.
going on?
I think that I feel like I remember
Jeremy doesn't want-
saying he didn't want her on.
She has no storyline. She
No.
is in the most neon orange outfit, but also her butt cheeks are hanging out the back.
That's what I was gonna say. Tracy, her full ass is out, and it's like, It's just to me very inappropriate.
Right, like you don't want her on the show, but she could be on the show
That exactly.
like
She could be on
that,
the show,
scantily clad.
right, with cheeks out. Yep.
Well, also she's always in the back.
Hmm.
She only gets to sit in the back seat.
It's
It's like,
crazy. She's like tall now. It's
mm-hmm.
so weird.
All right. So she drops these girls with Corey, right?
Yeah.
I love this. And she goes, I need to speak to your father, and then you guys can go into his
His
vehicle.
vehicle.
I'm sorry, are you the police?
You can go into his vehicle. What? I actually wrote that down.
She's the police.
Yep.
Okay, now
And
also, I
I said
love,
I can't believe they referred to the girls as Allie and Al and Al. I can't believe they referred to the girls as Allie and Aaliyah. This is really mental illness.
yes.
Yeah.
Also, I love that Corey is like, listen,
Corey's
we did
basically
a,
like, you're gonna use the fucking wheelchair
no,
when we
no,
tell you to use it.
I know, but I like that he's like, the problem is that as a woman, she should never be able to speak. And we taught her to speak.
Right. That's the problem. He's
And
like, we gave her a mouth.
we should have reeled it in and told her that
Yeah.
she has no choice.
Right.
And it's like, Corey, he goes, quote, we taught her to use her voice so much.
Which is very funny.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. I guess our parents could say that
Yeah,
about
basically,
us.
Corey talks to Curly and is like, what I said goes. Goodbye.
Right. And then she's like, well, that's not fair.
Yeah, he's like, you want to fall down? I'll throw you down.
Right. Yeah. I'm going to give you something to cry about. Basically. But it's also like kind of
Exactly.
like, I think that's what she needs.
Yeah,
Kind of
she
like too
does.
fucking bad.
Yeah.
Yep. Hmm.
All right, now moving on to Ashley. She FaceTimes with Chris.
Yeah.
All right, so Pastor T is going to go work as a pastry chef on a cruise ship.
6 weeks on, 2 weeks off.
Right. And she's upset. Ashley's super upset because she's still going to court with Bar now.
I know. And like,
He
and now
pled
her
not
mom's
guilty.
leaving. Yep.
Bro, there's cameras.
Also, I love that Teddy is still there.
Where is he though?
He lives with T.
How do you know?
Because
see him?
because she said Teddy's still here, meaning in the
Oh.
house. Yeah.
All right. Well, I love how Autumn's name is also Rosie.
Okay, so here's the thing. Every time they refer to her as Rosie, I'm like, I'm telling you, when I met Pastor T, she told me her daughter's name was Autumn. I am not crazy.
Yeah. So it's Autumn and Rosie.
Yeah.
And she said, listen, Ashley, now you have my daughter to raise.
Ashley has on a Coach necklace that spells out Coach.
Thank God.
It really got me, Tracy. She has tried to keep Coach alive this whole show.
Stop trying to make Coach happen.
But it's like, I think people are going to call you the wrong name. If they
Oh,
see a
yeah,
name
yeah.
necklace that says Coach.
Coach, Autumn, and Rosie.
You're right.
So Pastor T is like, I've been a mom since I'm 16. Now, here's the problem, though.
Yeah.
Still a mom.
That's the thing. You're still a mom.
Rosie Autumn is still pretty young.
Yeah. What is she, like 12 or something?
Yeah, she's little.
Yeah.
So Ashley's very upset. Holly's like, listen, bitch, go get that bag.
I know. She's like, I'm glad you're going to have money now. I love her.
Ashley's like, did you just say she's gonna have money?
Uh-huh.
She's like, listen, I'm gonna miss your 7th birthday. Keyword birthday. That's
It's
the
all
trigger
about the
word for
birthday.
this.
Yeah, you're right.
And then T's packing and she leaves. She leaves herself. Get behind.
That's wild. Yeah. And
Now
then
here's the
T-
thing. We're
Yeah.
judging.
Yeah.
And yet, if she was a dad, you'd be like,
Yeah.
well, she's gotta work.
It's so true, though. It's
Mhm.
just, God forbid the mom did it,
Yeah.
then it's so wrong.
Right.
Yep.
But your dad could move to Michigan.
It's so different.
Speaking of, we're talking about Brianna now. Devoyne is going to come back for Nova's birthday. He's been gone for 3 months.
What a good sport. What a good guy. I fucking love this
So
guy.
here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Yes, he's a good sport. I also think he's like very docile in
Yes,
general.
he is. Uh-huh.
He's that guy who's like a dick, but then like also doesn't really stand up for himself. So like you could kind of make him do anything.
He's every guy in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's so true.
It's like, yes, it's great, but like he's just like he doesn't know he has a choice.
That's the thing. He's just like, whatever.
Right. So she's like, you're gonna stay here with us. And he's like, oh, all right.
Because Roxanne is still on her recovery journey. And
Okay.
I guess she's not really helping out with the kids as
No,
much.
probably
Yeah.
not. Now, also, I love that Nova's like, okay, good. Daddy's coming. We're gonna have a girls' night.
Oh my God, I love it. She's like, let's have a spa day.
But I just love that she knows too. She's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'll do whatever I want.
I could rule his world. Yeah.
All right. So also, Noelle, you
Mhm.
don't think that this is weird? They're in
What?
the beauty supply store getting stuff, and Stella's like, let's get something for father. What show are you watching on
Okay,
television?
I get that, but I feel like right, she got that from somewhere because I remember on shows, like I think on 90210, Kelly used to call her mom mother.
Yeah.
So it was like very cool to call your mom
Right. But like,
mother.
but what show is this, like Peppa Pig?
Right, like, or I don't know, Mr. Belvedere is what I was gonna say, something like that.
Stella's a huge Mr. Belvedere buff.
But like Peppa Pig, I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't have children.
Yeah, I don't,
Do you
I
know how
would
many
never
people
know.
sing Frozen songs at me? I'm like, stop.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Stop. All right. So they have a spa day. They paint his nails. She's like, close your eyes. I'm going to paint your nails clear. And then he opens his eyes. They're bright pink. And he goes, you didn't even do a good job.
I love that.
That was the funniest part. He's like, it's pink, sure, but like, you fucked up.
Yeah, you didn't even do a good job. You got it
Yeah.
on my cuticles.
He's like, I need a Russian manicure.
Oh, it's so true.
So now they're going to have Chick-fil-A. I love that everything in these kids' lives revolve around some kind of takeout.
Yeah. Fried shrimp for Gannon.
Right? All of
Uh-huh.
them. So he's explaining how he's working on the I was gonna say the Tom Ford, the Henry Ford
But
assembly
that's what I'm
line.
saying. He is Eminem in 8 Mile. This is what he's doing. He's working
Literally.
at the Ford factory.
Yeah. So they put a wig on him. Brittany
So
comes
cute.
over. She doesn't look good or feel good.
No, she doesn't look
Stay
well.
home.
Here's the thing. You think that's the norm. It's not.
Stay
Because I
home.
guarantee you she was also like, I don't feel good. And Brianna's like, just come anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So Devoyne's in the pool with the kids, and Roxy's also going to talk to Devoyne.
Okay. She doesn't. Something is bad is happening to her, right?
Yeah, because nothing's really. She's like, your daughter could get pregnant right now,
Right.
and he's like, no, I know. What?
And it's
They're
like,
like, she's about to give birth,
she's like, you know, Costello calls you dad. And it's
and
like,
he's like, all right.
all right, that's so nice.
No, he doesn't. She doesn't call you dad. She calls you father.
Right. But also, it's like, why are you acting like this is something different? That's the only dad she's ever
Yeah,
known. Okay. So now you want to say something about it?
yeah. Also, Nova's pregnant with twins.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, she's
What?
like, statistics are high. And it's like,
Oh,
okay.
statistics are high. Okay, well, I hope
Okay.
they get lower.
Yeah. Hmm.
And Brianna's like, yeah, I wanted my dad and I didn't get it. That's why I got pregnant. So if Devoyne doesn't come and visit her regularly, she's automatically gonna get
That's the
pregnant.
thing. Roxanne's like, I raised my kids. You gotta raise yours now. And it's like, okay. I mean, here's the thing. Can't he build Fords in Florida?
No, I don't think that's how that works.
You
I
know,
don't think
can you
that's a
build?
work from home
Just go
job.
build some stuff in Florida instead. I think it's more he needed to get out of the environment.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for him to get a job. I get it.
And also, he was like partying out
That's what I'm
there.
saying. It's like hard for
Yeah.
him to like, whatever.
Yeah. But I just think he's a nice guy.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hmm.
Well, that's it. We'll
That's
see you
it.
next week.
That was the episode. Is Jade ever coming back?
I
There's no
don't
way to
know.
know.
There's no
Yeah.
way to know.
So weird.
Also, someone posted in the group. Who was it? I want to give them credit. Hold on. Sorry. I have to go
Tell
to the
me.
group now. Unfortunately, I have to go back because I made a point of it to remember who posted it and then I
Okay.
unremembered it.
I'm glad you unremembered it.
I unremembered it. Hold on, let's see. Is it in this group? Okay. Caitlin posted. I wonder
Hmm.
if the sadness about Pastor T going to work on a cruise ship was so bad because it was a carnival.
I like that. I like that.
Bravo, Caitlin. Bravo.
Yeah.
Guys, follow if you want more comments like that, go over to Facebook, Teen Mom Trash Talk Podcast listeners. Join the group, answer the questions. If you want to follow the podcast, it's Trash Talk Podcast on TikTok and YouTube, Teen Mom Podcast on Twitter, Teen Mom Trash Talk on Instagram. Follow Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Follow me at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. TraceyCarnazzo.com. Also, I have some live shows coming up. I know that I sold you guys a dream on a tour, and I am only going to be doing certain dates due to some scheduling conflicts. So if you bought tickets to my tour at all, DM me on Facebook, on Instagram, wherever, write it in the group. There are certain cities that I'm not going to be going to. So I'm not going to be going to Boston, Buffalo, Albany, Syracuse, Rochester,
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. I think all the other ones are okay, but just DM me. If you did buy tickets, make sure you call the venue. You can get a refund. If they don't give you a refund for any reason, please reach out to me and I'll make sure that that gets done. TraceyCarnazzo.com for everything podcast related. And we'll see you next week.
Sounds great.
Okay, bye.
Bye.